We spoke, Lyft listened. Let's talk about it. So my name is Chris and welcome to the Rideshare Guy. And that's right, we are talking about Lyft increasing the maximum per trip fare. I'm coming to you, instead of in my car, I'm coming to you straight from the 2025 East Aurora Toy Tot Car Show, which is one of the coolest car shows around. And it's right down Main Street in East Aurora. So pretty cool spot and a lot of amazing cars. So sit back and enjoy it while we talk about Lyft upping their max fares per trip. So what's going on? Well, Lyft had a max per trip fare cap for a while now. They had it going at $300 for regular, extra comfort, and then they had it higher for the higher tiers. But we spoke, they listened, and that means that they have finally upped what they are going to pay out per trip as the cap. And that is, let's talk about Lyft regular and extra comfort, since the majority of you will be hitting that platform over the upper tier platforms. But the new cap on Lyft is now $720. So that increases it by well over 100% when it comes to the cap, which is nice. So that is definitely a step in the right direction. Now, with that being said, I know a lot of people are saying there shouldn't be a cap at all. It should be based on the length of the trip. And I completely agree. Absolutely should be. There shouldn't be a cap on a trip, especially if you're going, 500-600 miles. You have to deadhead so much back. Depending on where you are, you might not be able to pick up for a while. So these types of things absolutely need to be addressed when it comes to it. In my opinion, I think what they should be doing is they should have no cap. And it's based on time and distance for the particular ride, wherever it's going, whether it's 300 miles, 500, 1,000 miles. Either way, it doesn't matter. And what they should be doing is also adding an additional charge for the return trip. A percentage, but something that is going to make it well worth it for the deadhead back. Because that is where a lot of people have the problems. Yeah, sure, you might be getting compensated for the actual particular ride for the mileage and time that you're taking to get there, but what about the massive deadhead back, where you may not even be able to pick up a rider at that time? So, yeah, I think this is something where they need to address it a little bit further, but seeing it go from $300 to $720 is much better. Now, what does that look like in actuality? Let's take a look at that right now. So the screenshot that I posted on the screen is a max earned trip under the new cap at $720 plus the bonus that's there. And this is going 500 plus miles. So the question is it now worth it to take? Well, you might be thinking, hey, it might be worth it to take at this time, but it might not based on the deadhead back. So again, you got to do some quick math because you only got about 15 seconds to figure out if you want to take it or not. And that is going to take you over 1,000 miles and several hours of your time. And that doesn't include if there's any potential traffic jams or issues or anything like that. So those things need to be taken into consideration as well. So my question to you is this ride now worth it? Under the $300 cap? Absolutely not. But under the $720, it might be worth it for you. So that's something that you may want to think about. And I want to know in the comments, what do you think? Is this ride now worth it or not? And why? Or would you take it or not, and why? And also, of course, I want to know, what do you think about the cap? Do you think there should be a cap? Do you think there shouldn't be? And what about long trips? Do you think there should be some sort of surcharge that is placed on the fare and also for the driver for the return trip because of the deadhead back? And what do you think? So make sure you comment below. But the good news is at least it went from 300 now to 720 on Lyft regular and extra comfort, and obviously higher on the higher platforms, including XL Black SUV. So if you want to check it out, you can go in the preferences, you can go under the rate card, which is still there, and you can see what the max per trip cap is in your particular platform that you are driving with Lyft. But again, comment below, let us know. With that being said, hopefully you enjoyed some of the cars that we were walking by, and we'll see you guys in the next one.